Do I even want to know?
I mean, I always have it intentionally making things go horribly wrong. So, it's pretty accurate. All right, YouTube, we're back. If you were with us last night, you will know that Royce and Zion are trying to assassinate. Actually, it's just Zion trying to assassinate. Royce is just helping him out. Zion's trying to assassinate someone at the Royal Medical Facilities. They are pretending to be a doctor and their assistant. Of course, Zion is Kine Elwood, and Royce is Wyndham Pikes. Zion is the assistant, and Royce is the doctor. Last night, Zion intentionally stole a glowing amulet from one of the guards as the guard was inspecting their room. He rolled very high and was successful in the theft. And a series of events allowed him to continue the campaign very, very subtly. However, last night, another guard came in after the alarm sounded, scanned Royce, and then scanned Zion, stopping where he had hidden the amulet. The guard seemed pretty upset and left, even though he stated he was going to search the room. And this is the state that they are in. We have Royce being played by E-Man and Zion being played by Bat Dog. And of course, Noxus being played by Noxus. And begin.
Alright. Mr. Pikes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hand me the ring back? Oh, not the ring, the bell.
Sure.
Alright. Zion's going to put the amulet in his pocket.
Alright, Zion puts the amulet in the pocket.
It's just closed pocket.
Alright, in his closed pocket.
Alright. Well,
I did tell you that the amulet was not glowing anymore, correct? You were aware of that? And it was still clasped? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just...
Alright, so, Mr. Pikes, I'm just going to have him a pocket. If they ask about it, you know, I was going to say that, you know, he dropped it while looking under the table and stuff.
And if they ask a reason why you didn't turn it in?
What was that?
If they ask a reason why you didn't turn in the amulet?
Because I haven't seen the guy. That guard, whatever.
If they ask why you didn't turn it into the other card?
I mean, well, he wasn't the guy. Why would I give it to some random guy?
All right.
It's not his amulet.
I mean, you've seen that guy stationed at the same spot for several days now.
Yeah. I can't just go out there and give it to him.
Yeah, kind of can.
All right. All of a sudden, as you are there, you hear a loud banging on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
You see the guard that you saw before He looks fairly perturbed. He walks in and closes the door, and he stares at Zion.
Yes.
Use your words. What do you want?
All right, we have 3 options.
Yeah.
1, you give me the amulet. 2,
So Zyme reaches in his pocket and asks, "This amulet?"
yes, that amulet. Is there a reason why you took it? Do you have a plan? Is this part of the plan?
He dropped it. I can't do vowels. He dropped it. He dropped. I can't do it.
He stares at Zion. I already informed the Assassin's Guild what you did. I just need to know what you're wanting to do with this. We can keep it.
Is he
I was
speaking
told- I was-
common?
I was
He's
told-
spe-
I
he's
was-
pe- he's speaking common.
DM. I was
Yes.
told this guy was giving any signals.
He's not giving any signals.
He just doesn't know it.
Have you given any signals at all?
I'm constantly.
Okay, you're
I was
constantly.
told that every time you're walking. I was told that every time you walk, you're just constantly doing it, and that's why guards don't like you. That's what I was told.
No, that's not why.
Why? What do you? All right.
I said when
So when are you giving signals?
okay.
So that you just have like every time you walk, you just have little subtle things that basically announce that you're an assassin.
Right. Announce that you're that you but it's not the assassin's language that you're doing. It's
It
just
doesn't. It's not what I asked. I asked if he's saying something. I asked if he was giving any signals.
he's not giving any signals. He hasn't given any signals at all. If in like when you give signals, you need to tell me you're giving signals. When
I'm always.
you no,
I thought that was what you're.
That's what I thought too. I thought Zyme had a certain cadence in his walk, and all assassins had a certain thing when they walk that makes it known to other assassins. And their eyes perk up when they see it, so they can see their companions coming.
you have to actively be given those signals. What I was talking about when I was talking about the guards, and I'm sorry it was not explained, is that it's like criminals. Criminals usually have a way about them that they do things. How they walk, how they.
These are like criminals that are very like mastermind, like very stealthy type of thing.
Right, and again, and I'm pretty sure I said this, guards are trained, some guards more than others, on these subtle things that the criminals do or act like. So I'm just explaining it. But this guy is not giving off any signals. My question to you is, have you been giving off signals? Like actually like actively trying to communicate. Not again, not just like assassin signals, but actually trying to communicate with him.
All right. I understand now.
Okay. There are things that you do that you can recognize from other people, that they're assassins or what have you, from their manner of talking, their manner of how they do. But active communication is different than those signals. Does that make sense, or does?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my bad for not explaining it properly. Nah. So have you actively been trying to talk to him?
I mean, I don't know. I don't. Is it common for assassins to be relaying signals?
Like between each other?
Yeah.
I mean, usually when they talk to each other, like especially out in open areas or
I mean, just like would they be doing it just in like a random area with someone that they don't know? Like I feel like maybe if they might do it like with someone with their first interaction, but once they don't really like link together, then they just don't do it again.
what do you mean?
Like say I meet just some old man on the road. I do it like once to like send some signals, and then if he doesn't receive him or whatnot, then just, you don't send any more signals.
Right, right. I that is true. Like once signals have been given and none have been received, usually the etiquette is that if you receive a signal from another assassin, then you're supposed to give a signal back, letting them know you're an assassin as well. So that is the etiquette. All right.
So neither one of them followed the etiquette. None of them sent her initial signal when he first walked in and scanned us. He made no.
He has
didn't
not.
know he's an assassin.
Correct. He has not. Correct. He has not given any indication that he is an assassin.
Azam's gonna send a signal over.
All right. He sees your signal and he says, "I can't read that stupid language that you guys have. Look, I'm just trying to get this situation under control. I've already talked to the Assassin's Guild. You have 3 options. One, I can take the amulet and figure out how to somehow get it back to you. Possibly not. I might have to just hand it over. 2, I can give you this bag that'll allow you to hide it temporarily for a short period of time. Or 3, apparently I didn't write down 3. Wow. Hold on. It's my bad. Or 3, you can just try to hold on to it as long as you can without any help from the Assassin's Guild, if you feel like you can. Which, to be fair, it would be very risky because the wand that I scanned you with can detect it through the bag they gave you.
Alright. Do you have any more information on this amulet?
The amulet itself,
Yes.
he stares at you even harder. He says, "You mean you took the amulet and you didn't even know what it did?"
That's not what I asked. How much do you know about the amulet?
I know a lot about the amulet, but do you not know anything about the amulet?
Not enough. I was asking.
The amulets allow you to use your abilities. I'm sure you've sensed the dampening field around.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes.
Is there anything else about it? Is there a tracker, locator, stuff like that?
If the person were to die, it does send a signal back to the guardhouse, letting them know that or unconscious. So death or unconsciousness, it'll send a signal back, letting them know that something's happened to that guard. If it ever becomes unclasped from the guard's neck, it'll also send that signal.
Alright.
You can tell that signal is available when it is glowing.
Alright. And that wand of yours, how does that work?
It's basically a scanner. It specifically scans for those types of amulets. It's for this type of situation. Like, let's say someone confiscated or stole a amulet, such as yourself. We can use those wands to locate them.
Alright. What would you say the best plan of action would be?
It depends on what your plan of action is. If your plan of action is to keep the necklace, if it is something that you need for your task, then I would suggest you use the bag to store it in. However, it would cost you, since you're getting help from the Assassin's Guild.
Alright.
So you can either be on your own, or you can get help from the Assassin's Guild to hold on to the amulet. It's up to you.
How much would that cost?
To keep the amulet, it'd be 100,000 gold.
Alright.
To return it, 25,000 gold. Because I'm going to get in trouble if I do that. So if you can figure out a way where I won't get in trouble for this,
I can just go to the other guy and just hand to him.
he looks at you questioningly. Do you think that that's going to work?
Is the amulet magically tied to the person to where it can't just fall off of them?
It shouldn't be able to fall off them, no. The guard would have to actively take it off.
So it has to be a voluntary action?
Yes.
And a third party can commit that action?
A third party could not commit the action, no.
I mean, Zion like dangles it.
The guard stares at it. How did you take it off the guard in the first place?
Magic?
I see. Magic is not supposed to work in here, so that's a pretty impressive feat. I guess they were right. You are a very... Man, I'm trying. Very resourceful assassin.
Alright.
But I don't have that much longer. My captain's gonna be coming by pretty quick. I told him that my wand ran out of charges and I need to go get a new one.
Alright. Did that happen? Did anything happen to the wand?
No, I just used the charges as I was going back to the stairs and just acted like I forgot to charge it back up.
Alright.
It detected the amulet in your bag. I knew it was going to do that.
Yep.
That's why I came. Cover this mess up.
In your opinion, Tykes?
I'm very proud to have worked with you. Very, very proud.
I know what that suggests. Alright, will this bag be able to go to the new facility?
Yes, but it'll only last a week, so 7 days.
Alright. I'll just... Because I don't have a place to put the bag that will be inconspicuous.
You should be able to put it inside the other bag. It'll just, it's basically a dampening bag. It'll dampen the amulet and they won't be able to scan for it. That's all it'll do.
I see. Alright. And if this happens, then the amulet won't be found and security will probably be high. So, if I return it, then yeah, I should. Alright.
Security will be high. That's where I come in.
Yes.
I'll have to put the blame on the other guard. Maybe make it look like he sold it off or done something like that. More than likely he'll be beheaded, but if this is something that you need...
Alright. Yes, I'll take that bag.
All right, I'll let the guild know of your decision. He hands you a small bag. It's
Thank you very much.
gray.
Zion puts the amulet into the bag.
All right.
Oh,
Hold on.
that
Wait.
is quite the shade of gray.
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, let's do this. There. Throw the other one away and just use the magic bag. There you go.
Alright. And this should just work once you put it on, correct? Or does it need to be attuned to someone?
No, it should work.
Anything I should know about?
No, just put it on and you'll be able to use your abilities. It will be glowing, so if you do fall unconscious or die, the guardhouse will be alerted to your presence.
Alright. And do you know of that board under the bed? There's been a strange board under the bed.
Ah, you noticed. Yes, that is the device in here that monitors the room, like any type of talking, things of that nature.
Alright.
But do not worry. He walks over to the bed and he lifts the mattress and he shows you the 3 crystals. He goes, these crystals right here, I'm sure you're familiar with them.
Yes.
Well, the top one has been replaced and is actually using the other 2 to power it, and it is causing your words to be changed and modify with the magical device. So this room is safe. I believe one of the assistants said that this room was safe for you.
Yes.
Yes, so you should be good.
Alright. Keep that in mind. Thank you.
You're most welcome. He stares hard at you and says, look, if you're going to do something like that again, just let us know, okay? So we can kind of anticipate it next time. That's what the contacts are for, so we can help you in your endeavors. Otherwise, this will go south real quick. The whole guild's been trying to get this situation resolved for a long time now.
I plan on carrying it out. I didn't catch your name, by the way.
It's Garrick.
How fast? This guy knows his name.
It's Garrick Blackwood. But don't act like you know me.
Alright.
Ah.
Any relation to the Garrick Ironforge mine?
No?
Alright.
It's a first name, isn't it?
Hmm? No, that was the mine that had the spider.
Yeah. He still looks very, very cross at you.
Amazing.
Try not to get in trouble for all of our sakes. Remember, you're not just playing with your own head, you're playing with all of ours as well.
That went well.
What? Just what? What? They know you, right?
Hmm?
The guild knows you. They know of your recent work you've done for them.
What does that mean?
They know about the fires and the.
I know about the fires. What
Why
fires?
wouldn't they know? What do you mean?
Wait, which fires?
The fires, the last job, couple of the last jobs we've done have not ended so clean. But they, this is apparently riding on all the guild's head. And they put us here. What's up with that?
Listen.
Uh huh.
No one. It's probably just because no one else has like a medical companion. I'll be honest.
I've done nothing so far. I've done absolutely nothing.
You did actually. No. Well, you'll be needed in the
Uh-huh.
next exam.
I doubt it.
The other one I could cheat, but I don't think I'll be able to cheat this one. Not unless I can. Yeah. So,
Uh huh.
you can hold on to this.
What?
The belt.
I guess.
Thank you. Alright. Put the bag in the pouch.
Hmm. Can I also be informed of future plans? Or. You know what? It's probably impossible, right? Because I doubt you planned on taking the amulet.
Hmm?
Never mind.
But the gut reaction. Whenever, well, I was right though. I was right about the amulet and the magic abilities. It does tell me though something that, like, that's very powerful information that I'm able to take those amulets off of people, and then they just won't be able to use magic. That's very powerful.
Okay. I suppose.
It's strange because he wasn't where. It's probably only upstairs then. Because he wasn't wearing it downstairs. He can probably use magic downstairs.
Either it wasn't glowing downstairs or he wasn't wearing it. I didn't pay much attention to him.
I think it's either we didn't notice it before, but we noticed it now because it was glowing. Can I get correction on that, DM? Would Zyme have noticed it?
Yes.
He would have. So he wasn't wearing it down there?
He wasn't wearing it down there, definitely.
Alright. Yeah. Wasn't wearing it down there. So you can't use magic upstairs except the laboratory.
Is that like a new policy they put in, or because we weren't informed about that when we first came here by the
It's
people.
I mean, yeah, I probably should have been told. I don't know why they didn't. Because when they signed up, it probably had a contract and everything, like for the names. It is what it is, you know. You have to go with the flow.
Oh, I'm flowing.
You know, it's boiling hot.
I'll complain to the people in charge.
What time is it, DM?
I'm gonna say it is 4 p.m.
Alright.
You've been in your room for a while now.
Is the alarm still going off?
You notice that the alarm is just now starting to be cut off.
Might as well peek his head out.
You can't. The door's locked.
I thought these doors can't. I hate magical arcane locks. Oh, someone just like put a chain on the door. I hate rooms like that. Being able to be locked from the inside out.
Is Zyme saying this?
No.
Okay.
It's just me, my own fear.
I see.
I had a closet like that once. I don't know why there was a lock on a closet, but there was.
You hear a gentle rap on the door and a voice come from the door.
A what?
A rap. You know, someone rapping on the door.
What does that mean?
It's just a small knock.
Okay.
You hear a voice come from the door. It sounds like Mrs. Vines. Okay, class is resuming. You hear his footsteps going away.
Or classes.
Is the door open?
Door is indeed open.
We have classes?
Yeah, she offered classes last time.
I guess she's just going to everyone doing that.
You see some of the assistants and doctors coming out of their rooms, just as you are.
Do I see any guards anywhere?
No, you don't see any guards.
No? You crafting things?
Just writing notes. Yeah.
What were we doing before all this?
Waiting for tomorrow.
Oh, I remember. I was gonna spy on the whispering guys.
Go for it, man. I'll be here.
Yeah, they probably talked about everything that they needed to talk about. Actually, would they be in the same room now? Or would they still be in their registered doctor's room? I don't know. Let's check it out. Zyme C, like Rushford or Bonthane.
They're both sitting in their usual spot, and they seem to be conversing.
Amazing. Zyme silently goes towards them.
All right. Silently go towards them.
Such a regal chair.
All right. So what do you do as you silently go towards them? What is your intentions?
I want to listen in on the conversation.
All right. They are talking in very hushed tones. However, you're able to catch some of the words flying back and forth between them. It seems that they are talking about Dr. Lewin Jadearm. Why are you laughing? What's happening?
It's about to hear like drama,
Yeah.
spilling tea.
Apparently, they are planning to sabotage her new automaton that she just got.
Okay. Listen. Uh,
They are talking about how they're going to sabotage it so that it messes her up. So she'll finally be able. So she'll be kicked out of the academy. Or not the academy. I'm sorry. The Royal Physicians.
anything else to talk about?
That's pretty much all that they're conversing about. And then they go back to conversing about limb repair.
What did they say about it?
Bone Thane is trying to talk about like how he's wanting to do bone repair. He's Dr. Bonethang is basically secured some fundage for his research. And you hear a word thrown around that you've heard before, but not in good company, and that word is necromancy. And after that, they get too low where you can no longer hear unless you were to get closer, and you're pretty sure they would see you if you did.
This guy just met this guy like yesterday, right? He's Wait, which one? Bonethane was?
Yes. Bonethane, they're both talking together, like, but Bonethane
Yeah, but
is...
who mentioned necromancy?
Bonethane is the one who mentioned necromancy. But you can't understand what they're actually saying. It's like you're just getting bits and pieces of the conversation, and I'm telling you what... Yeah.
Alright. This is drama. It's just so much drama. Bonethane and Rushford are planning on sabotaging Jade Arm's new robot or whatever, automaton.
Shame.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Wayne to get expelled. Which I don't even know how they're gonna sabotage a...
Yeah. Do they even know how? Or they're just gonna like take off a foot and hope for the best?
How are they gonna even get close to it?
I don't know. I mean, if I was her, I would get that thing checked immediately before the exam instead of whatever. It's not my problem.
Yeah, and they also talked some about necromancy, which I don't know. I mean, he just met the guy like yesterday, and now they're best buds.
Best friends.
Yeah, that's it. So, I feel like there's gonna be interesting, definitely interesting things.
Yeah, just keep your head down. Don't cause any unnecessary situations.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're performing a practical exam tomorrow. Surely they'll let me use my abilities, right? In the
Yeah.
exam room. Yeah.
They said you're allowed to use like there's no magical
Okay.
dampening in the examining rooms, laboratories.
All right. Makes things much simpler.
Yeah, you can only use magic in the lab and downstairs, it seems.
Hmm. So, read any good books lately?
I read a few books there.
Hmm.
Wasn't nothing really interesting.
I see. Unfortunate. Yeah.
You ran a book there?
I'm just, simulating surgeries in my head and writing down procedures.
I like when you simulate surgeries
I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Like 2 minutes.
every time.
Could do a lot better than simulate if I had a more willing test subject.
Where? I mean, I need like a pencil, right? Maybe eraser. It's like dot on my body. Dot.
Yeah, man, stay still.
Line. Do you even have like? Can you use all your abilities that you'd need?
Yeah.
You have like points and stuff.
Yeah, all
To
my
use 'em?
all my abilities are fine.
Okay. Nothing that you'd need.
Nope. I still have, fortify and frost aura and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Only thing I
Might be
don't
able
really
to.
have is earthquake.
I might be able to learn something from Bone Thane by necromancy.
Is that something you want to do?
I mean, he'll probably be easy since he's talking to some random guy about it, and it's probably like what his father uses. It's like a well-known thing about him.
Is that
Like he knows it well.
something you're interested in, necromancy?
You seemed like you wanted to find out more about it.
Probably, but honestly, not here. I don't want to be involved in any of that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not. Me myself, I would. I'm not really interested in necromancy. I'm committed to making death, not embodying it.
I can picture. No, you're right. I can't. Trying to think of a scenario where it might be useful for you, but no.
Bloodsucker, maybe. I don't know.
Potentially.
Use
That's
flesh
about it.
sacrifice.
Just heal yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, it's only a little bit though.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome.
Is there anything that I needed to be aware of?
I'm just making complaints that I wouldn't need to write this stuff down all the time if I had a more willing test subject. And
That is true.
have we been provided with baths? Is that a thing that's just happened?
I think I've used the restroom a single time while I'm here. I haven't seen a single toilet.
It's happened, in the background.
In the background.
Yeah.
The fountain has definitely sustained a few injuries.
Okay.
I haven't seen any. I'm not allowed downstairs, and upstairs only has like a few books.
Should we go find some entertainment then?
What kind of entertainment?
I mean, there's, casually watching drama unfold as we
I
sit
do
there
like
and bear
drama.
witness.
I like creating the drama though.
No, we don't need to create any more. We've already created plenty of drama, it seems.
This table's too empty. It's almost like there was something here before. It's weird.
Yeah, strange. Hello, Doctor.
Hello. What brings you to the halls, as they called them?
Getting out from stretching the legs, getting the lay of the land after the incident a while ago.
Oh yes, horrible incident. Heard what happened. Apparently a guard stole an amulet or something like that, sold it off, and now he's gonna be, I think he's killed or stabbed or something like that, they said.
Well, everybody who commits such crimes gets what's coming to them.
Oh yes, yes. Especially around here when we're all just trying to, help humanity.
Right. So, how's it going with the whole assistant thing?
Oh, I took your advice. I went to the doctor over there, Dr. Volpine Gomnik, and asked her if she was aware of any, automatons or something that would be of assistance, and she did have something. Apparently one of her assistants had found something a while ago, and so I purchased it from her, and so far it's working out really well, actually.
Nice. Just make sure to have those things serviced every now and again.
Serviced? What do you mean?
Just checked over, make sure the magic is flowing through it correctly. Because being around so many, different things every day can potentially affect it. Different magic sources it's pulling from to get power or whatnot.
I see. That is a good idea. I might do that. Thank you.
Yep. Good day.
Good day.
That was just general practical advice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not helping people.
DM?
Yes, I'm eating potato soup. I didn't say anything.
It's gonna make these two people talk at the same time, so somebody can't eat. Sounds fun. Hello, gentlemen.
We see both of them. They're eating a porridge.
Can I have a minute of your? Can I have a minute of your time, you two? How are you doing, Bone Thin?
Good. Your friend is very comfortable next to us, apparently.
Yeah. Yes, he is. He's very much comfortable. What about you, Rushford? How are you doing?
Doing good. Oh man, this porridge is delicious. It's very cheesy today.
I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered.
We tried cheese in your porridge, sir. Delicious.
Don't talk to me while you're eating. Both of you. So, Mr. Elwood, how are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Doing good? Yeah. It's alright. Russ goes back to his chair, writes notes for the next hour.
Royce,
Yeah, man.
my friend.
How you doing? Good talk?
Doing great.
Mm. Mm.
There's something lodged in my chest.
God, request some water, probably.
It's gone.
Let's see.
I felt it just get removed. Hmm. What time is it now, DM?
It's like 5 o'clock. You hear the dinner bell going off.
How convenient. Shall we?
How shall... They got their porridge early.
Yeah, somehow.
They're eating the nice silver too. Go down the hatch.
Felt the presence here, but it faded.
I'm sure Zion had nothing to do with that.
Walk into the door, and I see if the waitress gives me a sour look or not.
The waitress does not. She smiles at you pleasantly. Ah,
And me?
Dr. Pikes.
Hello, madam.
And she snaps her fingers. Assistant, what was your name again?
You're talking to me?
She's staring at you, yes, as she says this.
Elwood.
Ah, Elwood. Yes. Good to see you again, sir.
I hate it here. Is she not giving me a pleasant smile?
She is giving you a smile, yes. Would you like to roll to see if you can tell if it's pleasant or not?
But it's a smile.
Yep.
Every
it is.
smile's pleasant.
Okay. Have you not watched anime?
Every smile's pleasant.
Okay. And what will you two gentlemen be having today? The usual?
The usual.
Yep.
All right.
Usual.
She goes into the kitchen.
Is the exam tomorrow? Or today?
Tomorrow
It's tomorrow.
afternoon. Yeah.
Alright.
She puts her food in front of you, along with the juices.
I eat, I drink.
All right, Zion, you notice that your portion is just slightly smaller than it was the other day.
And I noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. It's just slightly smaller.
Alright. Thank you for that detail.
You're welcome. She smiles at Royce with a very warm smile, and then she smiles at Zion. Enjoy your food, you both, or both of you. Royce, your food tastes just as it has been. There's been no change.
I don't like how you're saying that.
Mm.
Zion eats his.
All right, Zion, you eat yours. Yours is a little bit more soggy than usual.
Is the world hating me? I don't- just a coincidence.
Lucian was chosen among the summon. Lucian the worthy. Lucian the holy. 7 times divine was he, and yet still he fell.
It's a good book.
You may recite mind medical knowledge.
Go on. Intense scrolling.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
classified information. Memories cannot lawfully be false, but also cannot lie due to blue millipede venom. In a Harvard Medical Honor Society that they would develop in the Shadow Docket 2006 for me to live. Hard to say the real things when medical knows most people would not believe it. Harvard Professor Badge, Unlaw 257.
Where is this Harvard?
Who knows?
Never heard of this. Never heard of this place.
Dwarven Kingdom.
Ah, I see. It's canon now, yeah.
Zion flexes his skills of making things up on the spot.
What do you mean?
And also being able to climb up the side of stairs without using
really
them.
Good jumper. He's a really good jumper. I wish
Is
I
there
could
another
do
guard
that.
station here?
There is, yes.
Alright. Good meal, I suppose.
Mine was smaller and soggy for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's actual racism. A little bit of Elven stew. I think
Can't
I
just call it
finally noticed.
racism. Can't just call it racism, man. You can't use that card.
Look at me.
There are other reasons.
Look. See?
What do you mean, see?
See? Zion kicks his feet up.
What is happening?
You see?
It's not.
These were the only boots that could fit me, Royce.
That's. What do you mean? What?
The whole world. It's the world. It's the world. I didn't have these leaves before, but then the world.
You're just weird. Yeah, I said it. Look at you. Look at you. Constantly
Like a-
measuring people,
Go to
leaves
sleep.
coming out of your
Okay.
chest. Boots can't fit any. Just.
At least I didn't boil a fish.
There's a long list of things that.
I just want to say for YouTube, racism is bad. We do not condone it.
Who's
Thank
we?
you, everybody. God.
What about the world? Everyone that doesn't like Zion.
There are.
Why not racist? I haven't seen one elf not get
Huh?
what was it called? Bullied. Me. I'll be back. I'm putting my plate up. You two converse.
What's the name of this world?
Avarice.
Yep. And it's a giant continent surrounded by an ocean.
Yes, it's a mega continent. There are more, but this is what it knows. What has been discovered so far. What's it called? It's called like a something peninsula, something giga, something. I don't know. Maybe it starts with a P.
Yeah, it's Pangea.
Pangea.
Is
Is
it?
I think it's Pangea. Yeah.
I've had a weird last few days. Somebody gave me a whole birthday cake, and I've just been eating on it slowly. It's not good for me, but it tastes so good.
Really? Is it your birthday?
No. Just somebody had a birthday. Nobody touched the cake. Hey, you want a birthday cake? Sure, I'll take it.
Wow.
Just a standard birthday cake. Alright.
Is it vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla?
Hmm.
Standard frosting, standard filling. All right.
Has happy birthday on it?
Yep.
Wow. How big is it? Like a sheet cake?
Yep.
Oh man. You're gonna have to freeze some of that then. If you're just eating it on yourself.
Probably like cut bits off of it and give it to my nieces.
Ah, I gotcha.
I'm sure their parents be happy about that.
I mean, they don't know, and you just tell them, don't tell your parents. You know, that's how this works.
All right.
Yeah. And if they do, then you just joke about it, and it's a big laugh. Everybody's having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer frozen cake myself. I like frozen cake with ice cream. Really good.
How can you? Is there a way to tell how many words are in a notepad document? Ridiculous. Hover over it.
I don't know. Not with just WordPad.
Why am I still using WordPad?
Notepad++ has stuff in it.
Let's copy this. File, new, document, paste.
I just want to say though, this should not be happening. Like, the roles were just so stupid. It's just so stupid. Very lucky. Zion is very lucky. I'm actually surprised Royce hasn't like taken more advantage of the medical stuff.
It's not much to do. You've seen the books. They aren't that special. Talk to the various people around here. They don't really have any knowledge he's seeking immediately or like that. His professors. Miss Vine seems kind of out of it. He's disappointed by the test they gave. He's looking forward to the practical surgery tomorrow, but his expectations are low. Overall, pretty disappointed in the whole thing.
He is a pretty advanced doctor for the times, as far as like many areas are. So, because he's unique experimentations have allowed him to be a little bit more knowledgeable about things. If only his patient would allow more studying to be done.
I wonder how he would feel if I said I want to look closer at his leaves. See how they grow out of him. Do more of a deep dive into that.
Yeah, you should find out. Too bad you don't have your instruments on you.
Yeah. Conjure a few needles and stab him a bit, but no, I won't really solve anything.
Will it not? It might. You never know. You could always try.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna put my plate up. I'll be right back. I am
Hello.
here. All right. Royce was talking to Zion.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Zion gave consent.
For what? Huh?
It's
I'm
okay.
mine.
What? What did you just say?
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure older than me.
I meant like you remember that spy cave? Wait to mine a little bit, you know.
Oh, then I guess I am too.
Consensual minors. Okay, I'm done. So how is your day, Royce?
I mean,
Mr.
you've seen it.
Pikes.
You've seen every second of my day, so
Nuh-uh. There was that one bit.
when I was in here writing notes,
Yeah.
do you want to know? Do you want to know?
Yeah, how is it?
It's all right.
Glad to hear.
Wouldn't it be a surprise twist that they gave us a plague victim? Yeah. Somebody who had the plague, but didn't explode for whatever reason. That'd be cool.
Wait. What kind of weapon?
What?
What kind of weapon?
What?
How-
What?
Okay.
You hear a knock on the door. Lights out.
That's the first time that's ever been said to me.
Yeah. Wonder why that's the first time it happened today, not yesterday. There's no other special reason for that happening.
Is there a curfew? What's lights out mean? Do I have to...
Don't touch the candles. It's fine.
Magical candles.
We've been sitting here for several hours talking after dinner. And it's lights out.
Good night, Royce.
Yeah.
All right. What do you both do?
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Sleep.
All right. You both fall asleep. Royce, you wake up and you sense the presence that you've been sensing. However, it's very distant.
Am I able to move?
Sorry?
I try and move.
You try and move, you're able to move.
Alright. I go back to sleep.
All right. You hear a knock on the door. Time for breakfast. Sirs, would you care for your breakfast downstairs or in your rooms this time?
I think. How do you feel, Pikes?
Whatever you decide, Elwood.
Okay. Is she saying anything?
You see no signals from her.
Alright, I have it downstairs. Thank you.
Okay, and you, Pikes, would you, or Dr. Pikes, would you like it in the room? And she gives you a big warm smile.
I'll. Yeah, no, I'll go downstairs.
All right. We'll see you down there then. And then she heads off to another room.
My goodness.
All right, you see a room full of the assistants and doctors that you've met in the hallways. See the waitress walk through the door and walk up to you both. All right, and what can I get you two gentlemen?
I'll take the breakfast sampler platter.
All right, that's our eggs and bakey. And you, Zion? I'm sorry. Wow. And you, assistant, Elmore? He gives you a smile.
Is it warm, DM? Is it a warm smile? Oh, gosh.
You can tell it's a fake smile.
Is Royce's smile not a fake smile?
You can tell that all of her mannerisms are pretty much forced and faked.
Okay. I'll take the eggs and bakey as well.
All right, 2 eggs and bakey. And what would you like to drink?
Orange juice again.
You want Elven orange juice?
Yeah.
And you, sir?
I'll just take some water.
All right. He heads off to the back of the kitchen, which I can't go to, by the way, so she is in the back.
Everything good with you guys? Nowhere?
Why not?
I don't know. Seems some kind of, a little bit of curt service happening.
What does that mean?
Never mind.
What do you know?
What do you mean? She just suddenly forgot your name?
She never knew it in the first place, I don't think.
Okay.
She comes back. She has 2 plates. She sets down one in front of each of you. It looks like you have some rather small eggs on your plate and 2 very thin strips of meat. You also have what appears to be a very large, extra large helping of hash browns, filling up probably 3/4 of the plate. She also is carrying your drinks very carefully. She places them down in front of you.
Thank you.
Enjoy, you two.
Yep.
Is this all provided free, or am I just going to randomly get a bill?
I assume it's provided free unless we get kicked out. then it might be a bill. But they probably want to treat us well in case they get the next great doctor or something.
Alright. Zion eats his food.
Yeah, Royce chops up his bits of what he assumes to be bacon into small bits and layers it in his hash browns and eats it.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
All right. The eggs you can tell are not from chickens. It's
What? Okay.
they
Continue.
they taste different than chicken eggs. They still taste like eggs. It's just you can tell it's a different bird altogether. It's
How do you know it's from a different bird and not like just bad eggs?
the flavor. Like with spoiled eggs, they taste bad.
I'm not
Like,
about
you can-
spoiled eggs. I mean, it's like, how do you know it's from a different animal entirely?
Oh, because they taste different. Like
Okay.
all right, so bad eggs taste bad. They don't taste bad. They don't taste like
Be served differently, you know? A little bit of hazel, a little bit of other things.
all right.
Ketchup, maybe. I don't. You could put ketchup on the eggs.
They're
right?
just plain eggs. There's no seasoning on them. It's just eggs. So they're smaller. They taste different. They don't taste bad. They don't taste like they've gone bad. The strips of meat are very thin sliced. They're a little crunchy, greasy, but it looks like it was a very good cut. And there you go. The hash browns, there's a lot of them, and they just taste like regular hash browns, you know, chopped up, stripped, you know, small strips, shredded, whatever you want to call it, and cooked in a pan, fried, and there's just a lot of them. So enjoy it.
Yep, I down it.
All right. It was a lot, so it was very filling, so you're fairly full. You drink the water.
Yep.
It's cool and clean. Tastes like water. And Zion, your orange juice tastes exactly as you remember it.
Alright. I feel like I need to do something, but there's nothing that I need to do.
Look into your mind's eye.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm looking into my DM. Zion looks in his mind's eye. What? I don't know that.
You look in your mind's eye, and as you do, your thoughts go to your decoy ball.
What
And
does that mean?
your thoughts go to your decoy ball, and because you haven't been looking at it for a while, something just pops in your mind like an epiphany about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I wish that worked for like coding. I could just like leave for a few days and it's like I come up with the entire solution.
There we go. And you feel like you've made a little progress on it.
Give such good advice, Mr. Pikes.
I'm full of it, man.
Maybe you should look in your mind's eye.
It's a dark, scary place.
Would you like me to look in your mind's eye?
If I look into my mind's eye, inspiration comes, and with inspiration, test subjects are needed. Please, we're in polite company.
Say polite.
Yeah.
I don't know that word. I mean, they can't even afford a nice rug.
There's nothing wrong with this rug.
It's blue.
What's wrong with blue?
I've never liked the color blue.
Would have been better if it's green. Oh, is red your color?
Red.
Mm.
I always hate the color blue.
When we get out of here, you mind if I take a closer look at your leaves?
My leaves?
Yeah, I'm just curious, you know?
They're just leaves.
Is it... Did you, like, glue them to you or something?
No, they just came out of me.
It's not something you can just say casually and just gloss over it, man.
I'm not the only person who has this type of thing.
That doesn't make
puberty.
any...
I think it's a puberty thing.
Right?
It's like third puberty for elves. You don't talk about the second one.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
I guess I'll need to learn more about elves and their growth
Mhm.
periods.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Right.
pretty sure like stage 8.
Stage 8?
Royce has
What does that
never
even mean?
never heard of this, by the way. This is all new information to him.
Oh, you know when you reach like around like 400, I think it was. I think that's when your trunk starts to grow.
Can I get a dice roll, DM?
Yes, please. I was gonna force you to have one if you didn't. Oh no! Oh no!
How fascinating. So,
Oh no!
so these trunks, you say, that happen.
Mhm.
I've never seen anything like that. But I suppose maybe because once you go the trunk, you're kind of stationary.
Yeah.
Right. I have to do
No,
some
it's-
research into this.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not the feet. It doesn't keep you to the ground. It's the neck. And then your whole head of hair. That's.
Royce is doubting now.
I'm just messing with you.
Right.
It is the feet.
Mm. I can't wait till you lose another limb. I'll show you how the trunk looks on a person. Where you going?
You don't grow trunks. I don't know what the leaves are. I think it's
We'll
normal.
see. We'll see if you grow trunks. The leaves are starting.
Trunks,
starting
plural?
Yeah, each
Plural?
leg. The leaves are already growing out of you, so as a starting spot, I can use that DNA to make it. Oh, please.
Man, I need to take these boots off. They're gonna start like actually getting attached to me.
How does it feel to have your feet covered the last few days?
They normally covered. What do you mean?
I suppose.
Magically.
I was once in your position, you know. I had just a bundle of sticks wrapped around my leg.
Stop laughing,
It was
dude.
great.
Why'd you change?
I just thought it was time for a change, you know. I needed a new me.
I knew you.
Can't
You
wait
got, you,
till- Huh?
you got no knee protection.
Not at the moment. I don't. I don't suppose I'm going to be crawling around in the near future. Your knees look like they're going to be carving out the floor if you crawl around. As well as
What are the
It's
things on the sides? What do they do?
it's like spurs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but they're not.
Nobody's commenting on your footwear, so you know.
Maybe it'll be better if I.
I mean, everybody else is, right?
Wait, is everyone else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess we're the weird ones.
When else is just not wearing shoes. I feel naked. I look so weird now. Especially with my gown just in the wind.
It's so windy in here. There you go. Much better.
Oh,
Please.
and it's just back. It's
Come on.
why'd they add logic physics to clothing?
It's got to be a modded thing, right? This didn't happen in base game.
I think it's clothing. I'm pretty sure this did happen in base game because I always spun around. And things happen.
You see Jade Arm looking at papers. Looks like she's studying very hard. Her brow is furrowed.
Seems like quite the study spot, so might as well join.
She notices you two and gives you a nod.
I'm not back. Are you actually taking notes, Elwood? Nice, nice. Can I see them?
Zyme holds his ID.
Yeah, fascinating. I didn't think of that, Elwood. Good job. All right.
She looks over at you and says, "Oh, by the way, Dr. Pikes, I appreciate your input yesterday. Apparently there was something wrong with my automaton, and it did need a little bit of repair. So that did save me some trouble today. So I really do appreciate that."
No problem.
She goes back to her paper.
Do we care, Elwood?
About
I look back over my shoulder at the other corner of the room.
which one?
The one with the, oh. Actually, that's curious. Rushford isn't over there.
I like drama. Do I see Rushford anywhere?
You don't see Rushford anywhere now.
Sleeping in AC.
Oh, come on.
Expulsion.
Hey, Bone Guy.
Oh, hello, Dr. Pikes.
So, I don't see Rushford anywhere.
No, he's off studying for the exam that we'll be taking later today.
That sounds very convincing.
I'm not sure where he is. I'm just assuming that's what he's doing. So yes, that's where my confusion lies. So
Right.
I hear you're going to be doing your test today. Do you think that's a little early? Many of us have taken almost a year to prepare for it, and you're doing it right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I guess. I mean, yeah, should be fine. But I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Um, Next time you two have a conversation, don't do it in the main room. You have private rooms for a reason. I was walking casually around and I heard your conversation yesterday.
What?
Hint,
What?
hint, nudge, nudge.
What conversation would that be? I'm not sure what you mean.
Several loose ends, about the construct of the other doctor and also the no word.
The no word. What do you mean?
If you want to play stupid, play stupid. It's fine. But that's probably why Rushford isn't around, because you said the no word.
Oh no, I don't know what no. I'm very confused.
All right, you stay in your confusion. You know what? I don't care anymore. Just, they have private. He has a private room. I'm pretty sure he has a private room. But they choose to discuss these things just over there.
Yeah.
And also, are the commons not monitored? I would assume the commons are monitored.
Who knows?
You care if they did the rooms? Why wouldn't the commons be? It's so weird. Whatever.
Clearly not, because he's still there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably not his first time mentioning it.
I know. Met the guy yesterday, right? A few days ago.
Anything you want to do before the exam?
Ask you a few questions. Alright. If we're in surgery and the patient, say the patient is alive and it starts bleeding profusely, what would be the best course of action to stop the bleeding?
You gotta put pressure. Stop the blood flow.
So, you're recommending a tourniquet? Or something similar?
What was that?
A tourniquet?
What does that mean?
A piece
A
of cloth
tourniquet?
or... Never mind. Next question.
I don't know what you said.
Tourniquet.
Turnip?
Never mind.
I don't know what tourniquet is. You mean a suture kit?
It's, when you see a piece of cloth or something similar, people wrap around their legs or arms to stop the blood flow.
I was told you were going to use common words.
Sorry, my apologies. I thought that was common.
I didn't even know what Kadavi? Kadavi? I don't... What was it?
Wait, is this Zion talking or is this Bad Dog? I don't know yet.
Cadaver.
Cadaver. What's a cadaver?
I don't know. You tell me.
All right. You hear the afternoon bell for the for the lunch bell.
Okay. I'm still kind of full from breakfast. What about you?
Same.
You are indeed full. Yes.
Felt like I just ate.
What would you do to solve a plague outbreak?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Depends. Is it magical?
I mean, all evidence points to it being magical in some way.
If it's magical, then I would.
While also making sure the person is alive at the end.
If it's magical, I'd have to see what the plague was, see how it spreads. If it's from the user's magic, then maybe have an item that is constantly draining someone's magic but isn't killing them. But if it's linked to like a biological part in someone, then have something that restricts that access, maybe magically.
You know, later today, if you're giving a live patient, like an actual case, you might have to do some bedside manner.
Which would be
talking to them, calming them down, making light, casual conversation while I perform surgery to keep them calm.
Alright, I doubt that they're just gonna have random patients though, like actual patients. Is it gonna be like actors or? I don't know.
Maybe it's all simulated. Maybe they go in, describe the symptoms, and then we just talk it out as like Jeez.
Illusion magic. Oh, are people getting dinner or lunch?
Maybe it's a class or something.
Did we hear a bell, DM?
You didn't hear a bell, no.
Everyone just started to go. Can you describe what's happening, DM, instead of just playing with your dolls?
Oh my goodness. Yes, you see both Dr. Lewin Jadearm heading into the classroom, as well as Dr. Upton Bonethane heading into the classroom. You notice that Upton Bonethane got up first and walked into the classroom, and then Bonethane followed.
Was it like what kind of pace were they at?
A casual pace.
Both of them?
Both of them, yes.
They're not going to eat lunch. They're missing lunch.
Maybe they had a big breakfast too. Maybe they got dinner in the room or something. Maybe he was eating dinner already because yesterday he was eating in the commons.
Yeah. It's gonna be on this side of the building.
Why?
Reasons that I don't want to be near.
All right.
Especially when they're in the only room that can use magic in.
I'm sure they're fine.
Like, how old are these people? And they're doing this for why? They've been here for years trying to get in.
Become lawyer positions, I guess. Yeah. Maybe that's why he's so open about his discussions. He's just desperate.
Maybe. If he's desperate, then why is he doing something unnecessary? Is he trying to eliminate competition? I don't think this is a competition, right?
I doubt. I mean, if it comes to it, it's probably a competition, but I doubt that many people will actually make it up the ranks to make it a competition.
Yeah.
I wonder if an assistant, you know, outperforms the doctor, will they take the assistant instead of the doctor?
Are they like a package deal? Like both of them have to succeed or something, or only
I don't
one of
know.
them? How do assistants work? Aren't they just like assistants?
Yeah,
Why am I tied to you?
you're my assistant.
Should I be doing like assistant test and not?
I mean, we had different questions, so
Pretty sure if we took the same course, we've had the same questions. Maybe. I don't know.
maybe.
You ever been an assistant?
Nope, never had one either.
Would
What
you
about
say
you?
they're important?
I mean, I wouldn't know, but so far I've only had you. So, would you say you've done a good job as my assistant?
Amazing.
There you go. You're amazing. Man.
Hey.
Oh, good.
Good feat,
You two are out of your room. The exams will be starting soon. You'll be up here in a little bit. You can either come in and wait your turn, or just wait out here. It's up to you.
All right.
Billy!
What?
I sense Billy's presence.
Isn't Billy all the way in the Open Kingdom?
I thought so.
Hmm.
I can sense his leaves from anywhere.
Again, is that a thing I should know about? Is that a power you have?
When I go to my extra stats, I do not see leaf knowledge, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Shouldn't I have gained a knowledge, a medical knowledge point, maybe? You know, with all this knowledge that Royce has been teaching me.
Have you retained such the knowledge?
Absolutely none.
There you go.
How much have you told me?
I mean, I try every now and again.
Mm,
It's like, yesterday I was asking questions, the day before that I was, and if you took another exam without your, how would you do?
I mean, I know, I still know some of them.
Yeah.
I don't know it by heart, though. If I wanted to, I could, but, I don't need to.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
why
like to
would
hear. If you wanted to. So all you have to do is want to, right?
I don't want to.
Ah, I see.
I kind of want to get with good friend, like in good terms with Gomnik. What's her name like that? Dr. Vulpin Gomnik over there, because she's able to access the outside world.
I mean, you're more than welcome.
Mm. Just waiting for the
Yeah, I'm gonna go
exams
take
to
a
be
look.
ready. I think it's gonna be the case of open the door and then big explosion.
Ah. Welcome.
Yep.
Right. Are these people next?
Ooh,
Yes.
aerospray.
You'll be out of. You'll be next after Dr. Upton and Assistant Rushford. Currently, Dr. Jade Arm is using the facilities for her test.
Alright.
She should be done shortly.
The Chaos War.
Good read.
Why did I take that?
It's a good read. Because you wanted to read it, of course.
The Chaos War, widely not acknowledged as Cranley Hubert's finer pieces, at least according to the note of the Flyleaf, which is written in his own handwriting.
Are you actually
This is the
reading
Great
books?
War,
Or is
as
this
seen
just...
as from a comfortable chair in a study in arcs. The great hero Lucian pulls the Black Ring into a false sense of superiority and then destroys them all, sacrificing his own life in the act. His body returns home to arcs in great fanfare and grief. A single footnote mentions the unfortunate deaths of an unspecified number of elves.
Why is it that when you read stuff, like actually read stuff, you do really well, but then when it comes to like my stuff that I give you, you...
I'll be right back.
Let's see. You read books?
Why is there another healing advertisements in this thing? What is this? Swan's Cure All. Release instantaneously and cures headaches, cough, cold, sneezing, hiccups, gout, sexual sicknesses, and even palsy. For treatment, visit Gargacious Swain in the fields of Driftwood.
Where are you reading this?
Inside this bottom left
I
bookcase.
see.
I see that book everywhere. I thought it was your doing when I see it on the ground in random places.
No, it's not. Has it just been here, or has it been anywhere else?
It's been here. It's been behind the fish rot guy. It was in the first big town we went to, inside the bank with the the weird small doors, and that it was over there.
It says it's shared. I don't know what that means, but I have no clue. But it's not me. I'm not doing it. I can do it if you want me to, but I'm not.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. You look at the different medical tomes. You see several different types of books, as you would no doubt see in a medical facility. They're common books on potions, herbs, things of that nature. Nothing advanced. They're more common beginner level type books.
Let's see. It's an interesting one here called The Brewer's Appendix. Let's see what that's about.
All right.
Basic alchemy. How fascinating.
It is basic alchemy, yes. It looks like it's to brew very low level potions. The different herbs needed to brew them. Temperature, how long to cook them, the magic needed to infuse them, all of that good stuff.
Hello.
It's knowledge you pretty much kind of already know. All right. You hear the doors open, and you see Jadearm, Dr. Jadearm, walk out. She looks very stoic, and behind her is an automaton walking.
How stoic.
It looks like
look how stoic she is, Mr. Pikes.
Indeed, Mr. Elwood.
She gives a big grin to both Dr. Bonthane and Nora, and she thanks her assistant behind her, and she says, "Thank you, Assistant Coates. You're the best assistant I've ever had."
You changed, Billy. He's unrecognizable now. Does it look like Billy?
It doesn't. No, it looks like a completely different thing.
Billy!
It looks like Assistant Coates has 4 arms.
Coats. Here's my coat hanger.
She walks up to Professor Vines, and she says, "All right, I've completed the examination. I believe you'll find my work very detailed and effective. Professor Vines says, all right, let's see. We should have the results fairly soon after the examiner looks over your work. And you see
They interact.
Jade Arm walk off
Does Coat say anything?
with assistant codes.
Wait, it's a sword. Goes as a weapon.
Made out of wood or something.
It is made out of wood. Doesn't matter.
So
I can
body's
stab you
made
with
out
a
of
wooden
wood.
I can stab you with a wooden dagger. Would that not matter?
You can probably stab me with a finger.
You don't see a wooden dagger or shield on
Design
thing.
Coat's voice.
It just
Ow! Okay.
Just imagine a wooden mannequin with 4 arms, and that is what assistant
Ugh.
Coates looks
Ugh.
like.
I don't like mannequins. They're like humans, but
I see.
No, what same, man.
This
Same.
makes a lot of sense now.
Same root cause as well.
I don't like this. It looks like people. All right, you two. You're up next, Dr. Upton and Assistant Nora. They both look fairly nervous as they.
You got this, you guys. Be calm, steady hands, and all that.
They look back. Thanks.
What
Sure,
is
you're
happening?
studying and not gossiping.
DM,
What?
is this key real?
What?
Is this key real?
Is the key real? The one on the desk?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like the book that you pretended to steal?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah,
Is this key real?
it is real, yes. It's laying on the desk.
It's just laying there. It's just
Yep,
laying there.
it's just laying there.
It
It's
can't
just,
be important.
it's laying on the desk. In plain view of everyone.
Who's everyone? Is she looking? Is she? Where's she
She is so involved in what she is doing. She is reading a book. She's copying down notes of the book.
looking? It's
Or it's rummages.
Are you really rummaging?
Yeah.
Okay. You rummage around. You find what appears to be several different books. They look like handwritten books by Professor Vines.
So I'm just gonna pick up some books and look for notes or anything, any bookmarks in any particular. What is particular?
Particular?
Pages.
Right.
Particular.
What books are you
Pages.
looking at?
Just books. I'm picking up books and.
You're
scrolling
just
through the pages.
Picking up
Or
random
any, like,
books.
sticky notes or bookmarks.
All right. You're looking around at different books. You do find where a page is folded slightly, like one of the corners.
Oh. All right. I'll read what's on that page.
All right.
I hate when people do that. It's like I go to the library. It's like, oh, it's one of these type of people. This is like this book is just ruined basically.
All right. It looks like it is a book about glamour and looking really good. This particular page is about applying makeup.
Dr. Pikes.
Yes.
I found something that you might be interested in.
What will that be?
This particular page is about applying something called lipstick
I find a
And-
glamour book.
and the cosmetic application and its health benefits.
I don't know why this is in a medical school or whatever.
What are you? What are you showing me?
It's a glamour book.
I'm flattered, but no, thank you.
It's kind of like polymorph.
Sure.
Actually, might want to look for polymorph books in here. Maybe NFL. If you're interested in that.
I am, but I doubt. You know, I'm rummaging around.
Anything in particular?
Just some stuff that she's written. Gonna look over
Maybe
her
you should
desk.
ask her. Oh my gosh! Just open some drawers.
I'm looking over her desk. I
La
said.
da da.
All right. She doesn't notice you or pay any attention to you. She's way engrossed in the books that she's reading, and she keeps copying notes down. So you're looking over her desk.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you do, you see what appears to be a goblet on her desk. There's a ring there. It looks like several rings. So it looks like she's been putting that glass there for a very long time. Over a long period of time. So yeah. You see what appears to be a bottle as well of juice. You see several books.
Jeez. All right.
One is called A Monster's Guide to Secret Lairs. Another book is called The Hubris of Mage Towers. And the last one is it's a thin book entitled The Intrepid Travels of a Wholly Unqualified Cleric Across Many Oceans to Defeat the Slumbering Dragon.
It's Isekai. It's one of those light novels.
What do you think that does?
I don't know.
Are you doing that?
Maybe I should stop turning it on.
Maybe. No.
Are you actually messing with it?
Do I see it? Is that real?
Are you actually messing with it? I just need to know if you're actually messing with it. Yes
Is
or
it
no?
real?
I mean, it is a real object. I just need to know if you're messing with it. Yes or no?
Is there any clear buttons to press?
There's no clear buttons to press, but it does look like it can be activated and deactivated.
What? Don't tempt me. Have you ever seen this? Is a medical object?
Nothing that I've seen before.
To Royce, it does not look like a medical object.
Well, checking the fireplace. Is there pictures of beer on the side?
I don't see anything.
What are you doing?
I'm bending down. What do you mean? See? It's nothing.
I got balance.
All right.
What is that noise? Ah!
What are you both doing?
Waiting. Stalling.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking for polymorph books.
All right. So you
We're not
ignore
gonna
you ignore the object. All right.
Stop mentioning it. What? I learned how to make runes.
You didn't?
I did though. Oh, I can just. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Royce, what are you doing?
Rummaging.
Okay, you're still rummaging.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
saw
right.
him make a terror
You
grenade.
find what appears to be some notes.
Alright. Gotta,
You-
No! I can still do it.
gotta scan over them with the notes and see if it's interesting.
Okay.
There's like a header. I'll just read the header.
The note says Gridlar is the killer.
Really?
Yes, that's what it says. Gridlar is the killer.
Let's sit down and read that.
All right. It looks like it is notes about something that happened. It was a murder of some kind.
Can you spell that?
Gridlar.
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 Murder that happened somewhere. Some sort of thing.
Was that like a fantasy book, or is that like a actual documentation?
Who are you asking?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
What? I mean, you don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he found notes.
I was asking as me, not Zion.
I know. He found notes. I'm letting you know. He found notes. There's nothing else with it. It was just some notes, and it has Gridlar as the killer, and it has some information there about a murder that happened, and it's just notes about that.
All right.
Immersion.
What are you specifically reading the entire thing, or are you just?
I got the gist of it. It's fine.
All right.
Murder case notes.
Yes. Are you touching the object?
I don't think you noticed. It's so cool. I think that's like a downscaled version of something in the actual game.
All right, so I'm assuming that you're not touching the object.
I'm not touching the object.
All right.
Madam? Miss Vines? Knock knock.
Hello, Mr. Pike? Dr. Pike. Dr. Pike. Yes, Dr. Pike.
I earned this title.
Quick question. Just wondering what that object is on the shelf back there.
Oh, that object back there? Yes, don't touch that. That would be very bad. If you were to touch that, then the room over there would become active again, and no one would be able to use magic anymore.
I see.
This object.
Yes, that object, Mr. Irwood. Don't touch it.
Yes, that object up there. Please do not touch it. There are currently 2 people taking an exam.
How do you even
Well, I
reach it?
appreciate your faith in us to not disrupt anything in the room. Perhaps you should be paying more attention when there's 2 other people here. Just considering you're in charge of everything.
Oh yes, I'm actually very attentive. This is one of my skills that I have. I sense everything in the room at all times, so don't worry. If someone were to touch that, I would know it immediately.
So, is it a choice that you choose to ignore when I approach you?
Oh, I every time
Maybe
you
startled.
you let me know, I look at you and converse.
I've, over your shoulder, read several times the notes you've been taking down and things like that.
Are you enjoying them?
No, not particularly.
Ah, I see. Um, I feel like, and she starts to stammer. I take very good notes. Is there a particular note that you were unsatisfied with?
It's not the fault of your notes. It's the fault of the material you're taking notes from.
Ah, I took your advice, and she thumps the book that she's currently reading. Poisons. I've been researching poisons.
I see.
Um,
I see.
I don't. What other books do you think would be good for being a combat medic?
Books are fine, but I recommend going out and talking to. I guess that was part of the problem. Nobody will talk to you. Huh? Yeah, books are fine, but books are filled with the glossy words and best case scenarios and whatnot. Talking to adventurers, that's how you get the real information.
I see. So you're saying I should go talk to people who've experienced it firsthand.
Yeah, just go down to the guild, sit around for a bit. Adventurers are, especially the guild here, there's plenty of people sitting at tables, just talking about their latest conquests. Oh, we lost Billy, too bad for him. This happened to him.
I see. And you think that would be the best thing to do?
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from bringing books there and taking notes there while you just eavesdrop around, multitask. I'm sure you're good at it.
Yes. And all of a sudden it looks like she has a eureka moment. Yes, that's...
No.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll be right back.
No.
Nah,
I'm gone.
you're in charge of this.
Oh.
I need to stop talking. What? Next time I start talking, just stop me, okay? Just stop. Put your hand out.
I thought she was about to go towards me. Because he's like, go talk to someone who knows poisons very well. And then she knows about my test scores on the poisons. I thought she was about to...
Right. I'm back. I just had to go check on something real quick. Nothing happened.
I'm sure.
Someone's gonna poke his head out.
You see a guard's head poking up out of the stairs.
Did I just witness something I should have?
No, let's probably ask for permission to get a small stint of leave. Might have been rejected or something.
No.
You hear
You
a
wanna
lot
look
of
up,
yelling coming from inside the oh God, what is this? Inside the exam room
Ah!
or laboratory.
Is that normal, madam, to hear that?
It depends on the assistant and the doctor. Some doctors and assistants are very quiet. Some are very vocal. They sound like they're the latter.
Would you mind if I get closer and try to hear what they're saying?
Oh, sure. There's nothing wrong with that. All the exams are different, so it's not like you're gonna cheat or listen or on up them.
Hard to hear profanity.
I put my ear to the door and try to listen in.
It seems like they are arguing about something. It's very muffled. It has to do with something they are using. Something about blood.
All right. Yeah, something, blood. Yeah.
You got the blood on me. Even through doors, I measures.
All right. After a little bit, the doors open.
I don't think I can use blood and poison while they're alive. Like while it's in them.
That's the kind of experimentation I'm talking about. Yeah.
You see both of them looking very cross as they come out.
I'm gonna
They-
poke inside the room.
Totally ignore Professor Vines and walk out of the room.
I look in the room.
All right, hold on. All right, you look in the room. It is completely empty.
Completely, not even a table.
Oh no, I'm sorry. There's nobody in it. It's completely empty. There is a table. There's several instruments everywhere. There's different herbs. There's different potions. It's a whole full like laboratory. It has different utensils all over the walls. Just different things, and there seems to be a portal in the middle.
As Zion points towards the portal.
What's wrong, Mr. Elwood?
Is that normal? What was the port? Does it look like a demon portal?
No, it doesn't. It looks like it's a the same type of portal that you see in like the Adventures Guild.
I was about to shoot Shadow Ball through it.
Wait.
Or jump through it, one of the two.
So, does it look like... Is this just the crystal? Is
Yeah.
it activated? Whatever?
No, it is currently dormant.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a portal.
It is.
Teleport.
I mean, it's a portal to you, but it's basically what you recognize as a portal being from the guild.
Okay.
Like a teleporter / portal that you recognize from the guild.
Alright.
All right. She looks up and says, I believe it's you two's turn. Good luck.
Anything we need to know before going in?
Do well. Try hard.
Thank you.
Do your best. Don't die. All right.
Sorry, happy.
So, as you walk in,
Sorry, Heaven.
okay. As you walk in, the crystal starts to glow, and 3 people appear before you.
Was me?
Oh my
Did they
goodness.
look friendly?
They look like they are wearing the same outfits that you've become accustomed to. Do-do-do. All right. It seems like 2 people wearing outfits that you're accustomed to. The doctor. What's happening? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't see any humans here.
Yep.
That's not that many people want to be.
My eyes.
Oh my!
How'd that not work?
It's a 2-part robe. It goes all the way down. You don't need the pants.
Yeah, but it should be white. Oh well.
You can't make it white.
I probably can, but it'll just glitch out. Yeah, it's fine. All right, you see 2 robed people. They're wearing white like you're used to. They're carrying what appears to be a injured person.
All right, on the table. Quickly.
Hold on.
Are they doing anything?
Yes, they're carrying the person over to the table.
Oh my. The memories! The
Get out of there.
memories!
Get out of there.
I'm in stretch!
Get out of there.
All right. So
I'm on a gurney. I'm in extreme agony.
Aren't we all?
they're carrying a female patient, and they put her on the table, and they go back and stand beside the crystal. You can tell that they are taking notes as they observe you. Oh,
Madam?
sorry.
Madam?
I thought I was in GM. All right, there we go.
Is that table? That's the device is in there. It's just she's on the table.
It's an operating table. Okay, it's a standard. Royce sees it as a standard operating
The
table.
bars are in the way.
It does have straps that keep the patient in place. The patient seems to be
Erratic.
awake.
But they're laying down otherwise calmly?
Right.
Alright. Royce is going to take a quick scan of the table and implements, see if there's anything amiss or anything weird.
Nope. Everything looks to be in order. It looks like a standard. It's got standard tools, surgical tools. They're all along the wall.
Nice.
Yes. You also see behind you several different herbs and potion bottles, ways to brew potions, all that kind of stuff behind you. There's even a few books.
Alright.
So, yeah. So tools in front of you for doing doctoring, and stuff behind you to do herb and potioning. You don't see any food, plates, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, no snacks?
Nope, no snacks. It's unfortunate.
Alright. Hello, madam. My name is Dr. Pikes. This is my assistant, Elwood. Can you tell me your name, please?
It seems like she's slightly out of it, but she is coherent. She says, yes, my name is, of course, Skylar Granite Belt.
Alright, Miss Granite Bell. Can you tell me anything about how you feel right now? I say that as I start taking glances around the body.
So as you do, you notice that her entire right arm is a dark purplish black discoloration.
Alright.
She says, yes, my arm's been hurting and getting worse. I can't move it.
When does the discoloration start? At the shoulder or the whole arm?
Yeah, it's pretty much the whole arm. The whole entire arm is like that.
Alright. Alright, ma'am, can you give me a nod if you feel this? I'm gonna give her arm slight pinchers.
She said, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh. Royce, I'm going to say you do recognize what this is.
Just something in my knowledge or something that's happened previous in this campaign?
Something in your knowledge that you do recognize what this particular type of affliction is.
Is that?
It is called necrothopy. Necrothopy.
It's
Necropathy?
Kind of a
Necropathy. Necropathy. Yeah, that would be good.
Apathy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're fairly confident that it is necropathy. There might be a few more things to diagnose it. But it's basically it manifests as a dark purplish black discoloration of the skin around the affected limb, is accompanied by intense searing pain. As the disease progresses, the skin becomes molted and cold to the touch. The afflicted limb gradually loses sensation. Eventually, the flesh begins to rot, emitting a foul odor, and the limb becomes completely lifeless and non-functional. You know that
it's basically the real life thing.
it's basically, it's very similar, but this one is magical in nature. It can be contagious. It's very rare for it to be, or to transfer to someone else. But most of the time it is because a dark magic object that is magical in nature came in contact with this person and caused it to happen. So yeah.
Isn't that called necrosis or something?
Yeah.
Necrosis, yeah. This one is called necrothopy.
Necroapathy?
It's necrothropy. Necrothopy.
All right. Assistant Elwood, from just preliminary results, look like it's a case of necropathy. Have to do a little bit more testing to verify. So, first things first, we should. Madam, stop rolling your arm, please.
I think the straps.
She's rolling around in pain. It's perfectly normal.
I might want to strap her down.
Not until we start to operate. We don't want to cause distress or anything like that.
Alright.
All right.
You
First
need to
things.
grab any tools?
Yeah, prepare me a scalpel and a clean surface, like a plate or something, to put some samples in.
Zion looks for a scalpel and clean surface.
All right. You do see what appears to be a medical box next to you.
Is there a physical box?
It has
Oh, okay.
it has drawers, all that good stuff at it.
Alright. Does everything look clean in it?
Yes, it does look clean and pristine.
Alright. Is there any cleaning supplies nearby?
What type of supplies are you looking for?
Things to clean utensils, I'm guessing.
All right.
Just
You do see bandages, things of that nature inside of this chest. Like clean cloths.
I meant to clean the utensils.
You do see clean cloths inside, so if you think that that's capable of doing that, then there you go. But you see clean cloths, clean bandages inside there as well, along with different cutting tools. And you also see more cutting tools, like larger, different tools on the walls.
Very large.
Very large.
Alright. Zion prepares the scalpel and clean surface.
All right. You notice a lot of writing coming from the two people.
Mm-hmm. Loud.
Loud. Seems to get louder as you as you go into the medical cabinet.
Amazing. Alright. Is there any writing anywhere on the cabinet?
You see no writing at all, no markings.
Nothing.
It just looks like a. It looks like this cabinet was specifically made for these tools.
All right. Son gets a scalpel and surface. Prepares to
there
put all
any-
this.
Anywhere around to like wash up? Like wash my hands and anything.
You do see a basin behind you. Yes, it's where that plate is.
Okay.
It has some water in it.
How hygienic. Okay. Well, this is all provided to me. I guess I'll use it.
I
Alright.
remember, these people don't believe in pathogens.
I know, but this is all we got. And we haven't washed our hands since eating, so it's good to wash up. Alright.
Well, you wash
Is
your hands
it-
when you eat?
It's always good practice. Elwood, it's always good practice.
I haven't washed my
Wait.
hands since, like, I think last time we did surgery. kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Go to the other basin and use that one. Alright. Roll up my sleeves. Start washing up.
I can't really. No, that's not
All
right.
You, Royce, as you put your hands in the water, it feels ice cold to the touch.
It's not good either. Usually you want warm, hot water that's been cooled down, not ice cold water that's just been sitting here. Is this what you guys provide to wash up? It's ridiculous. Don't you know how things work? Hot means kill, cold means ferment.
Sir, pretend like we're not here.
I'm gonna make constant complaints whether you hear them or not. Alright. Well.
And so
Alright.
almost finishes washing up.
What exactly did you do, both of you?
Follow the rules.
Went
Very
over,
good.
rolled up my sleeves. I assume there was no soaps or
No
anything
soaps.
around.
Nothing. It was just a
Right.
basin with freezing cold water when you dipped your hands in it.
Alright, dip my hands, rub them, standard, 20 seconds here, 20 seconds there.
All right.
Any drying implements?
There's no drying implements.
Alright, doing the old shake. Woo! Do the whole, surgeon hands in the air as they walk over to the patient.
Dripping cold water on the floor.
Apparently. Should you also have some clean towels for the people to clean their hands, Non-clean hands spread infections.
Everything you need is provided, sir. Please use the utensils at hand.
Everything you provided is dog water.
No, it's water from I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. Just continue on.
Jeez. Alright. I'm gonna grab hold of her arm gently.
Okay.
Well, not her arm, but I guess the furthest place up that the necrosis hasn't spread.
All right.
And take my other hand and reach out and grab her fingers and extend them to make the arm straight. I'm going to observe how deep the necrosis is on her fingers as compared to her shoulder.
All right. You can tell by looking at her fingers that they are far, far more gone. The purple there is a lot darker. Imagine like them being slightly shriveled. And it's just spread all the way up her arm past her elbow.
Yeah. Mr. Elwood, you have a good sense of smell. Come over and smell her finger.
Okay. Zyme smells her finger.
All right. As you do, there is a slight putrid smell coming from them.
Does it recognize the smell?
Do you recognize the smell?
Mm-hmm.
It smells like old death.
Oh, death.
It smells like old death.
Mm. Mm. That's unfortunate. All right. So, for what we can tell, the necrosis has really gone after her fingers and is working her way up. So, there's some underlying issue that's causing it to spread. Usually it's more concentrated in the area, but if this is the case, it might be some sort of magical artifact or something that may have cursed her or seeped inside somewhere.
You need to
Alright.
stop the spread.
Yeah. Usually there's some sort of medical chart with past history, but we don't have that kind of time to get that kind of stuff. So if we want to stop the spread, we'll need to all right, remember that thing we talked about earlier about the tourniquets?
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you need
Not yet. Not yet. All right. First, we can observe whether it's blood related, so we can stop blood flow to the area that's has the that word.
necropathy?
Yeah. So I'm gonna look around and see if there's any, clean string around or.
There was some cloth and bandages in the cabinet.
Yeah, hand me the cloth, please.
All right.
All right, it's
That's
fairly
something.
long strips of cloth.
All right.
All right.
And
I'll
some
take-
drawers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Irwood. I'm going to take the cloth and I'm going to wrap it around the area that's just above the necrosis is happening.
You hear
all right,
intense
madam.
writing.
All right, madam, I'm going to wrap this around your arm. If you feel any pain from this area, please let me know immediately. I'll begin wrapping.
All right. She doesn't say anything, but it does look like her face is in pain.
All right. Okay, now we let that sit for a few minutes. If we notice any change in coloration of the arm, we need to take a note of that. Whether the lack of blood is killing the necrosis or accelerating it. All right. Meantime, I'm going to take a look at your eyes, see if they're dilated or anything. Take a look at her teeth, see how healthy she is.
All right. The only thing that you're noticing is the arm. Her eyes look like she's lost a lot of sleep. She looks tired. Her teeth are a little worn for wear. She doesn't look like she's a noble, possibly someone who is very poor due to her poor hygiene.
All right. Madam, if you can tell me what you do for a living, that'd be great.
I clean the stables.
Interesting. Okay.
Like horse stables? Or like which animal? What kind of animal?
Oh, whatever they tell me to.
What was the last stable you cleaned?
I cleaned it for an inn.
What animal?
I believe it was horses. I was cleaning up horses. And I think a lot of adventurers had stayed there.
Hmm. How long have you had this job, madam?
Give me 1 second. I apologize.
In 20 years of having this job,
No,
I ain't never seen something as bad as this.
it was YouTube. YouTube's like hating everything right now. So I'm just seeing if it settles down. Apologies.
I can settle her down. Do not worry.
Get that there saw. That'll settle it.
Sorry. Fix yourself, YouTube. Fix yourself.
Madam, do you see the bright lights?
Ugh. I'm going towards them.
Reach for them, madam.
I can't. My arm is not working properly.
You see the bright light? Tell me.
Oh, it's so bright. I'm reaching, but it hurts. All right. Anyways, I haven't done it for like a set years. I just go around to different stables and ask if they need help cleaning.
Okay. Alright, so there's a few things we can glean from that. Either she's got infected by cleaning up some manure, and, she breathed it in, but that wouldn't, there's a possibility it can go straight to the arm, but it's low chance.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed, and it's the right hand that's necropathy. My goodness.
Affected. It's the right hand affected.
Infected, yeah.
Affected, I'll say it. It's an
Affected.
infection, right?
Yeah.
I'll deal with it, don't worry.
So, Mr. Earl, have you come across any poisons or anything like that that might inflict such a ailment?
And do I?
There are several, but it wouldn't be that because she would probably be dead by now.
Nothing that would. Nothing. Yeah. She'd probably be dead if it was. But this is very slow acting, it seems.
All right, gonna take a closer look at the where the tourniquet is placed, and from that area down, see if there's any difference in coloration of the arm so far.
You haven't seen a difference in the necropathy part. Necropathy part. But you have noticed that the blood circulation has been cut off, just as if you would, tie a regular tourniquet on it. The skin's bulging. It's a little purple. But not because the necro stuff has gotten worse.
Perhaps you should check under her fingernails.
Not this again. No.
Has this happened before?
Yeah, it has.
Oh yeah, I remember.
All right, gotta take a look at her fingernails and her hand. Make sure there's no lesions. Make sure there's no scabs, open wounds, anything like that on her arm.
On one of the fingers, you do notice that it has blistered up a little bit.
Talking about like liquid under the skin blisters?
Yes. Think of the tips of her fingers, like the pointer and the middle finger. Those two places appear to be blistered up and a lot more worse for wear than the rest of her fingers. It's very slight, very, very slight, but your professional eyes see it.
Alright. Alright. Madam, can you tell me anything about your living circumstances? Do you have a stable house?
I sleep in the common district. I have a tent there that I sleep there when I can, when they allow me to.
So you're a local?
Yes. I'm a local to the capital.
Alright. Good notes. Blisters under, we're not under. Fingertips. Slight blisters. Can I spell blister? Thank you, Google. All right, and that's all you do is you take care of the animals. You don't deal with any crops or feeding the animals at all. You just take care of them and clean up after them.
No, I just clean the stables. They're leftovers.
All right.
I'll sometimes brush them down, but I don't get paid for that. Just do it kind of for some type of enjoyment in my life.
How admirable? Yeah. Good on you. All right, gonna look at her fingers and take a closer look at the blisters.
Do the blisters have liquids in them?
If they did, it looks very dry at this point because they look very, almost like a wilted.
How long has this been afflicting you?
It's maybe been a week when it started.
What were the earliest signs of it?
My hand started hurting and turning like darker. I couldn't afford to go to the physicians, so I had to take this route after a while.
Oh.
Care is care, you know. Gotta get help whenever you can.
And it'll be nice to live.
Sure would be.
Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it just be?
I knew a man who came here. He never returned. She starts crying.
This is your chance to patient care.
He'll be okay. You'll be a spick and span. I've seen Dr. Pike help many people.
I don't think this is curable. I think this is it for me.
This is... Dr. Pike is curable, right?
Most things are.
Yeah.
Have you been bitten by any of the animals you care for?
No, I've never been bitten. I just, clean the stables and occasionally I'll, brush down the horses. They're such beautiful creatures. So much better than people.
Yes, Assistant Airwood.
It might be another case of something magical is stuck in her. And you have to get it out in order for it to be healed.
There's a right way to solve this, but I need your assistance for it. If you catch my drift.
I mean, is that really necessary?
No.
Okay.
It's never.
You ready?
Huh? All right, madam. We're gonna put you to sleep, and when you wake up, it should be right as rain. Okay?
But I will wake up, right? This isn't it, right?
No, you will wake up.
You promise?
Trust the process. Trust the process, man.
I'm scared.
Airwood.
Zion doesn't actually throw a bottle at her, by the way.
Zion throws a bottle into her face, glass shattering all over.
Takes the chloroform, Does in a rag. Puts her to sleep. Don't you have Sucker Punch? They have a really good Sucker Punch. Like a really, I think that might actually kill her. It did like
Yeah,
100 damage.
probably. All right, you remember what we were discussing with Bone Thing the other day about the cream?
Let's see. Go. This is a good one.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good eye.
Oh, here you go, my liege.
I mean, not your... Whatever.
My doctor.
All right, Zyme hands.
Oh, wait.
What's wrong?
Oh.
It's not as big as you thought, huh?
You
Why am I
hear
holding it like that though?
I don't
Sure.
know.
Facing
You
me.
cutting your hand?
you hear scribbling intensifying from the doctors.
It's never as big as I wanted.
All right.
I'm keeping
Keep
it
your
up,
eye,
though.
keep your eye on the patient. I'm gonna go over to the herbs and tonics, whatever, and find the most inert one.
All right. What do you mean by
Sounds-
inert?
Basically,
Inertia.
I know that it won't do anything on its own. It needs more ingredients added to it, or start. I'll look for an herb that I can quickly grind into a paste that I won't do anything on its own.
All right.
Something that needs another thing, and it needs a catalyst in order to activate. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As Zyme examines the patient.
You see something called halfling hearts. These are heart-shaped leaves. They're heart-shaped leaves that are usually used as food.
Okay. I'll take some of that. I assume there's gonna be some sort of base water here or something.
The only water that you saw in the place was the two bins, or the two basins.
Okay. It's not native. No room for. This is what I said about the exams. No room for experimentation. Follow the road. Go off the road, you fail. All right. Gonna look for a tonic or something in one of these bottles that, I don't know, seltzer water or something.
All right.
Just anything that's, I know it won't do much.
Right. You do see what appears to be a vial of. It's filled with slug slime.
Huh.
You gotta talk about your buttons.
It's a vial filled with slug slime. It is. It's probably. It wouldn't harm
Okay.
what you're trying to do.
Is it pretty viscous?
It's it's slime. It's slimy, but
Okay, I'll take,
yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
All right.
Did that sword? Was that sword clean, DM? Did it look like a saw, or was it just a sword?
That it looks exactly. It looks like a very large cutting utensil.
Jeez, that yell. All right.
As far as it being clean,
Oh my goodness. Notes. Infinity as
What happened?
always
I
have
was
clean
finding some-
implements and don't just leave them on the table. Usually between rounds you want to cover them or put them in some sort of sleeve rather than just on a. How clean is this even just standing? Oh, whatever. Infections, people. They happen.
What happened?
I don't know where the sword's been. I don't know how clean this area is. They gave us ice cold water to clean ourselves with, and that doesn't really kill germs. It just helps them grow, most likely. Well, it's fine. It's whatever.
Why is there a battle? Why is there a maze? Why is there a giant hammer?
Bone crushing.
Bone crusher.
these do look like.
No. Spiky mace. Spiky mace.
These do look
Bone
like
crushing.
different
Spiky
types
mace.
of of medical utensils, but they do look similar to what you are seeing.
Ma'am, you'll feel a slight bit of pressure. A slight bit of pressure.
She's asleep.
You intensify. You hear intensified writing as the doctors watch you.
Oh my.
Elwood.
Don't question my methods.
Going to question. It's my job to question.
My
Alright.
gosh.
I'm gonna pretend to be fumbling around in the drawer. But I'm gonna try to conjure a syringe and excrete it inside of the slime. That wasn't the name of it? Something slime?
It's
Slug
slug slime. Yeah.
Slug slime. There we go.
All right. So if you do take anything, put them in this chest. That way they won't break. They'll still be there.
Alright. Emerging, secretly secreting liquids.
All right.
Is this secretly?
I'm trying to be stealthy behind this thing, but I look like I'm rummaging around.
All right.
Any lights?
No, the torches will suffice. What I need you to do, though, is I have a tonic here that I'm going to give the, we're going to create a wound, right? I need you to create the wound, and I will apply the tonic here to the right places. And that should help. Usually.
What? A wound? Make her a wound?
Oh, let's talk it through first.
I'm gonna create wounds.
You're gonna do the thing, and I'm gonna
The thing? Now we do the thing? I can do the thing.
I'm gonna put the tonic on her, the slime that I made using various herbs over there, and this will not only cauterize the wound, but also help it slowly regrow, as I feel the lack of adequate tools, I look over at them, won't make it our usual affair where, our experimentation where we grow back limbs. All right?
You hear increased writing.
Here, take this hopefully clean cutting implement.
Does it look clean, DM?
It doesn't. Yeah, there's actually still bits of flaked blood on it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around for
Zion's going to use contamination on it.
Why would you?
I was going to, do this and then expulge everything.
I'm gonna look for another implement
All right.
Okay.
on the wall that hasn't been used yet.
All of the implements look like they've been used at one point in time, and they have
Maybe-
little flecks
maybe it's
of
magical
blood,
water.
or it's old.
Maybe it's magical water.
I'm gonna go up to them as they're writing, stare them in the face. Why are our implements covered in blood? You guys are pathetic. You should be better than this. This is a medical facility. This is a real patient. Severely disappointed in your lack of awareness.
Sir, we've given you the tools that you need for the completion. Please.
You give me the spares. You don't care about this patient. You just want the test done. This is not what you took the oath for.
Sir, pretend like we're not here.
I can't when you're so inadequate. Anyway. As you were, Mr. Elwood.
Alright. As I was?
Yep. Now my assistant will use his advanced capabilities to transform the blood you left on the implements into poison. And then using his fire magic, he will burn away the poison, leaving the blade red hot and clean. Go on.
Zyme keeps contamination contained into this small area.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, let's give it a few seconds to cool down. Probably still want it at least somewhat hot.
it's cold water there. I hate that
Cool down.
part.
You look.
Break the blade.
You look at the water in the basin. It looks like it was turned into poison and then burned with your fire. So now there's a slight fire inside each of the basins.
On the water. Oh my god.
Stop. It's fine.
However, the blade does look like it's glowing red.
Here you go, doctor. No, so you want me to?
No, not yet. We don't want the room cauterized with fire. We want it to regrow, so we don't want to damage the nerves or anything. So let it cool down. In fact, give it here. Nope. No, hold it out.
The sword?
Oh, you're making the cut, man.
Ah. You want to slowly pull it off.
Yeah. This is just an ore. It's not anything.
All right.
Soothing.
It's very soothing.
The DM still sighs.
Oh God.
After all this time.
It seems that the blade is now a lot cooler, almost cool to the touch. Think of a pole in winter. So it's very cold.
That's fine. Just need you to make one clean cut. How sharp is this blade, DM?
Are you looking? How are you testing that?
Looking at the width of the blade.
All right. It looks sharp. It looks like someone took a grindstone to it.
Alright. What do your eyes see? Mr. Elwood,
I see.
in terms of sharpness of the blade.
I was going to. There's an actual test that you do with it, with like a paper and thread, where you have. You know what? We'll get some thread.
All right. You have
Zyme,
like
I don't know about
5 minutes, and then we're gonna.
Alright, Zyme takes thread, places it on a like you can just use this one pillar and then the other pillar, ties it around,
All right.
and then takes the blade and then pushes it down on the string.
Okay. You do so. It seems to cut it fairly
How fast?
easily.
It was like instant, like no, like it didn't push down at all on it.
I mean, it was fairly sharp. I wouldn't say it's like the sharpest you've ever seen, but it's serviceable.
All right,
Alright,
seems very sharp.
alright. Gonna undo the strap around her midsection. And I'm gonna extend her arm to, let's say, a couple of inches above where the necrosis stops.
All right. It's her right arm that you're doing that to.
Yeah. Come on, let's go around. Immersion and whatnot.
It's fine. You can do it. I'm just letting you know which arm you're doing to.
All right, I do that, and y'all still have my ink and quill on me.
Yeah, whatever you brought.
Okay, gonna mark out a line with the ink and quill for Mr. Elwood.
All right.
All right, using your expert cutting skills, I need you to
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say
Figured.
it.
All right, we'll stop it. I will continue this tomorrow. Remember, you're drawing a line. Thank you, YouTube. It was fun.